the Evergreen Media Network Studios, brought to you by Evergreen Media, creating cohesive marketing campaigns. Evergreen Media in Vero Beach.
Hey, welcome back to Classic Car Radio right here in Vero Beach. Of course, that was me on guitar, if you were wondering.
Nice.
Yeah, and Todd was playing bass for me. Even
Shredded that one.
Yeah, I really worked that one. cranked up that Marshall amp, boy. Anyway, yeah, you want to do some automotive history, or do you find that too boring?
Yeah, no, go ahead. You got a couple.
Let's talk about the anti-Semite, Henry Ford. Henry Ford is a famous anti-Semite.
Is he?
Did you know that?
No, I didn't know that.
Oh, he did not like people of the Jewish persuasion.
Oh.
And it's well documented. I'm not just making that up. October 22nd, 1903, the Association of Licensed Automotive Manufacturers filed suit against Ford Motor Company as an unlicensed manufacturer of internal combustion vehicles, claiming that the patent that they applied for, all gasoline-powered automobiles, was covered by them. Now, of course, Henry Ford stole the whole patent and to make his cars.
Oh, did he?
He had millions, and so he beat down whoever held the patent for this particular thing. So, guy must have been Jewish. I don't know.
Yeah.
But Henry Ford was not a good guy. I'm telling you. He actually even I think he met with Hitler back before Hitler really came into big power, but I think he did go over to Germany, maybe, I don't know, the Olympics, I don't know, but he was some pretty notorious guy.
Was he doing
not
drugs
a nice
with
guy.
him?
Pardon?
Was he doing drugs with him?
Maybe. I don't know.
Never know.
That part I don't know. I think Henry just snorted gasoline, I think.
seen something where Hitler was
Hitler was a big drug
giving
guy.
them guys like heroin.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Hitler was getting pumped up every morning with all kinds of amphetamines to keep them up and running. And
all their soldiers were all strung out.
That's what they do to Biden. They give him a shot right before he goes up, and then it wears off.
Which Biden?
Then it wears off while he's talking, and then all of a sudden it's like, he starts sounding like me.
See where his face was falling off the other day? Like, what the heck's going on with that guy?
Then, he gets that creepy whisper.
I'm going to do that. Let's do the next segment, okay? Okay, let's do the next segment. All right.
Y'all freaking me out.
I see you got
I'm out.
What?
October 26, 1954.
What?
It's a big day.
Was that when you were born?
No, you got the powerful
so
small block.
You just jumped by 3 days.
because the other ones I'm not concerned
No, the other one concerns because I'll tell you why. October 24th, 1973, heavy smog on the New Jersey Turnpike. When you lived there, near there, it was a massive 65-car collision in which 9 people died near Kearny, New Jersey. Began at night and continued into the next day. Now, the reason that this is automotive history is because a lot of people got hurt, but also because just earlier this week in Louisiana, they had 8 dead, 63 injured, and 160 vehicles were damaged. Did you see that on the news this week? They called it a super fog. And the first crash wasn't too bad. Everybody was okay.
Right.
But the cars coming through the fog were going full tilt and smashing into them.
Right.
And then they were stuck there and they were getting hit. And then tractor trailers are coming in, all kind of aircraft coming in, all kind.
Yeah, when I
submarines are coming in.
When that stuff like that happens, do you put your flashes on while you're driving?
No.
I tell you, I'm driving back from New York, through Virginia, North Carolina, South Carolina. As soon as it rained, flashes went on.
That's
a law too down here.
Yeah,
supposed to put them on.
They don't want them on, right?
No, in Massachusetts, you only use it for an emergency on the side of the road or something.
Trying to think, why the hell are you doing that? Heck are you doing that?
As soon as it rains, man, they put those flashes on.
Yeah, well.
I never said you had to be smart to get your license.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they skirt the law.
Yeah, there you go.
And then they put the flashes on, and then they don't use the directionals. That's-
Right.
And they
Yeah, yeah.
slow way down. It's like,
Yeah, what's coming up
What
that
are
you're
you
doing
doing?
this? Yeah.
In Vero Beach, it's the worst when they all the snowbirds come down, and their blinker stays on till like May. They put it on, they get down here, and they leave it on till May.
is this the
When
street?
they go
Nope,
north.
the next one.
Yeah, most of them
Nope,
don't
this one,
even
the
use
next
the
one. Nope,
blinker.
the next one.
Right. Well, that's an option.
Oh, I love the ones that are in the left-hand lane and they stop because they want to turn right.
Yeah.
Like, dude, you can't stop traffic because you're in the wrong lane.
Well, you don't want to.
the heck are you
listen,
doing?
you don't want to pass the turn, so you got to stop. Sometimes I seen a guy go in reverse
Yep.
on US 1
Really?
just to make because he went
Make
past
his turn?
Yeah.
Oh, I do that every day.
Yeah.
So, anyway, October 25th, 1910, pioneer American racing driver Barney Oldfield defeats boxer Jack Johnson in a match at the Sheepshead Bay track in Brooklyn, New York. Now, why is this so big? It was huge in 1910. It was gigantic because Jack Johnson was the boxer, right?
Right.
And he
That's
was
what it
also
says.
black, I believe.
Yeah.
And they had this big fight, and it was a huge thing in New York back then. And so that's why I put it in there.
Gotcha.
I read the history on it a little bit, but I didn't want to extend it on my show here,
Right.
our show, whatever you want to call it.
Uh-huh.
And okay, so now October 26, 1954, this is the one you guys all love.
Yeah.
The future of Chevrolet and high-performance American cars is secured with the advent of the light and powerful small block 265 Chevy V8. That was when they put the first V8 in the Chevys, right?
Yep.
In 54?
Yep.
Why
And
do they
when
always-
did the what was it 283? When did they do that in the early
The 283 went into the 50,
Yeah, like
55, wasn't it? No. Was it,
60s? No, 265 in
it's
the
like
55.
62 or something.
62?
Something like that.
My 63 Impala had a 283, so it had to be, yeah.
Well, 265, that's what's in all like your 55.
Right.
Yeah,
57
yeah.
Chevys and
Yeah.
stuff.
So that changed everything. But didn't Ford already have a V8 one at that point? I thought Ford
I
had
think
one.
they did.
They probably had the 289.
Then? The 289? Really?
I don't know when that came out.
I don't know. I'd have to look that up. That's interesting. I'd never,
Well,
the
65 Mustang
289.
we had in the shop a couple weeks ago
Had a 289, yeah, but we're talking. This is
50s.
54.
First Mustang was 64 and a half or
What they
something.
put in the T-Birds, you'd have to call Ron. He'll
Oh,
tell you.
yeah.
320 was it? I thought it was 326.
The 230.
Yeah, it's a weird one, but they did.
326, I think you're right on that.
Yeah, there was like the 55,
Huh.
56 T-Birds.
You know, we all knew this when we were younger. Now we don't know it anymore. Isn't
Yeah.
that- this-
Well, it's
that
really
sucks.
not a car that's really important to any of us. It's just a Ford. They're just old and-
Well, coming from a guy that bought himself a Ford pickup truck.
I know.
Hey, I just painted a 56 T-Bird.
Sorry.
That's right.
Okay, so anyway, that was a big day in automotive history for sure. October 27, 1948, post-war high-performance driving is born in London. London Motor Show with the introduction of the fabulous new Jaguar XK120. Is that what? Yeah, the Jags. Yeah, the Jags are pretty high performance, I guess, huh?
Yeah, they're not too bad.
Yeah, I guess so. Not that reliable, right?
Yep.
Yeah,
Junk.
do some more Biden stuff for you.
Right.
Anyway,
Sorry.
let's do some tech talk because we have to keep moving this show on before everyone that's listening falls asleep.
Right. Go ahead. What do you got?
In fact, I'm almost asleep myself. Yeah. So tech talk, we did get some questions. Lee from Belmont has a 69 GTO. What is that?
what was that?
Stop that.
Dude, I just had to
You can't take them off.
move it. I was just moving it. Like I felt like I
Got some
felt like
kind
a
of
guitar
metal
in a rock
They're
band.
like I said, they're like children. But anyway,
Sorry.
69 GTO. You need some information about to properly repair and restore his Endura bumper, which is the bumper for you that don't know what that is. It's a color match bumper. It matches the body of the car, but it's kind of a elasticy, rubbery. It's like a foam rubber, but very, very dense foam rubber.
Good luck.
In the TV commercials, they used to, back in the 60s, they used to hit with crowbars. Remember that? Do you remember it? Well, you were too young, but you were too. Well, I don't know about you. But a guy would come out with a crowbar, and there would be a brand new GTO sitting there. And he'd, the new 1968 Pontiac GTO, and then he'd whack the front,
Right.
and the crowbar would just bounce off. They drop it on the ground, it would go ding, 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 and you just walk off. And they would be like, wow, that bumper, you could get in major accidents and you won't get a dent. But really, the Enduro was one of the first, it really was one of the first ones.
With that kind of bumper?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there's another John DeLorean thing. DeLorean came up with that crap, or at least his engineers did, and he okayed it. But the first Enduras were 68, not 69.
Gotcha.
And that's one of the reasons why 68 GTO was Car of the Year. I know you wanted to know that, Mike. 'Cause
Yeah, I
you
did.
love
I'm
Pontiac.
very interested in Pontiac.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Loves the GTOs.
anyway, you got to media blast the paint off, and then you've got to build them up with multiple rounds of SPI, epoxy, and blocking. Takes some time,
Yeah?
but it's a lasting repair. Does that sound right, guys? It's got to be flexible. Is it that epoxy flexible? SPI?
Yeah, you don't fix it that way.
No? What's
No.
the best way to do
What's
it?
the best way? Instead of
Well, if it's
playing with your
cracked,
phone.
I had to shut it off. I forgot. Sorry. I just heard a ding. I'm like, oops, sorry. Well, you'd want to grind the paint off,
Right?
or you'd rough up the inside part of it because you're
Yeah.
going to make your majority your bonding repair on the inside.
Right.
They sell like a screen mesh,
Yeah.
and 3M makes all kinds of adhesives and repairs for a flexible rubber bumper.
Okay.
So you'd buy that and you bulldog it and you squirt that stuff on there and you take an acid brush and you brush that patch on there and let it cure up, and then the next day you come back over on the outside, groove your crack out and use that repair in the crack and then go from there.
Uh-huh.
It's a lot different than repairing fiberglass then.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. You can repair most of your rigid bumpers, plastic bumpers that way.
Oh, okay.
The
Huh.
media blast, I think, would just be way too take too much material off.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
you don't want to media blast it. No.
So you got to do everything by hand then.
So I looked this up and it said media blasted.
Well, there
I
you
don't know
go.
where I got that from.
Well, somebody might
Right.
Yeah, it
blast
might
it,
be
but
like with walnut shells or something.
Yeah, if you went light with it, I suppose. What do you say we take a break? We'll come back. We'll do some more tech talk, and then we will get out of here. We'll be right back. We're Classic Car Radio, Vero Beach.
Treasure Coast Auto of Vero Beach is looking for hard workers. If you have experience as a paint technician or in motor vehicle finishing, call Treasure Coast Auto of Vero Beach. 772-213-8957. Treasure Coast Auto of Vero Beach is located at 1212 23rd Street. And they're hiring today. Stop by the shop or call 772-213-8957. Treasure Coast Auto of Vero Beach.
If you dream of creating a home with furniture where you make life one long weekend, visit Sunshine Furniture now and save 50% on all Tommy Bahama and Lexington during the fall savings event. Bedroom, living, and dining room, home office, media, and occasional furniture that is inviting and comfortable, Tommy Bahama and Lexington offer everything you need to furnish your Florida home. We're also having a huge half-price fall sale on lots of other coastal furniture by Universal, Hooker, Riverside, Seawinds, and Capri, including big sales on patio furniture by Berlin Gardens, Lloyd Flanders, Telescope, Kingsley Bait, and Windward. All pictures, lamps, and accessories are half price, and in-stock rugs are on sale too. Sunshine Furniture, 1295 US 1 in Vero Beach, next to Planet Fitness. Visit our website at sunshinefurniturecasual.com and be sure to shop our outlet store directly across the street.
Sunshine Furniture, the best in every way. Have a sunshine day. Sunshine.
Offering 24/7 emergency services, Joe Scazzari Roof Services Consulting offers prompt handling of homeowners' insurance claims and has been serving the Treasure Coast for over 40 years. Scazzari's roofing experts can fabricate and install standing seam metal roofs on site, saving you thousands of dollars. And for those do-it-yourselfers, they can cut and fabricate your metal roof and deliver it right to your home or job site. Got a flat roof? Scazzari Roofing and Consulting specializes in all commercial and residential flat roofing systems. State certified and licensed, Scazzari Roofing and Consulting is family-owned and operated. Check out their website at roofservicesconsulting.com or give them a call at 772-388-7453 or toll free at 888-675-8106. Happy holidays from Scazzari Roofing and Consulting Contractors.
Welcome back to Classic Car Radio at Vero Beach. Hey.
What?
Hey.
Hey.
That was not me on guitar that time, but I did teach that guy how to play that, just so you know. Anyway, we're doing Tech Talk. You guys still want to do Tech Talk, or do you want to talk about politics or something?
No, go ahead. No politics.
No politics.
Okay,
We'd all be leaving here in a huffy.
No politics. No politics.
Start smacking Jesse around, you know?
Yeah. Oh, they'll show up here throwing stuff through the glass. So here's a kind of the same question in a way. Jerry in Palm Bay says the dash on his 1973 Buick Grand Sport is badly cracked. I'm wondering if there's anything I can do to repair that. I was hoping not to have to remove the dash. It's beyond my level of experience. I seem to remember a dash cover that can be installed. I thought I deleted that. Well, anyway, dash covers are terrible. And not the carpet. They also have the carpet people put on there. That's even worse, you know.
Yeah.
You know, it's just gross. Anyway, guys, what do you have to say
How do you
about
fix that, Todd?
Can you fix those on a dash? You probably have to take it off anyway, right?
Dr. Vinyl.
Yeah.
That's the guy who comes and fixes it.
Oh, there's a guy in Vera that does it? Yeah?
Yeah.
He's
He'll
in
come
Vero
to you.
Beach?
Oh, I don't know. I don't even know if he's still in business anymore. I used to use a guy named Don LaBelle
Oh, okay.
Don LaBelle.
back in the day, but he's retired.
Okay.
He can fix little cracks and stuff like that. But really,
Is it the same way as the bumpers then? Or no? Completely different.
I've never watched them.
No,
okay.
it's
I was always
different.
too busy trying to keep my head above water.
Right.
So anyway, I did research this. Polyvance padded dash filler is available and in quarts. And it works like a Bondo, but it's very flexible. Only mix up about the size of a quarter at a time, and don't waste any. And you just lay it on thin layer. Once it's pretty close to the top, use a file or some form to knock off the high spots. And then when it's just right, hit it with 120 sandpaper, and then switch to 220, then 320, and it shapes and feathers very nicely. It says.
Oh,
So then when the fill is finished, you can use a texture coating. You can buy texture coating from what, Eastwood? You guys ever use Eastwood?
Yep.
Yeah.
You can buy SEM texture coating with a couple of light coats. You'll be good as
What do you do about
Good as new.
when your vinyl dash is like that? You know?
Oh yeah,
Like,
that's a
puffed up.
problem. Yeah,
the front end, yeah.
a lot of
I
them
mean,
do that
when you
too.
just
Yeah,
cut the raised part out and you just keep.
you're gonna really have to fill
Oh, really?
that.
Yeah.
Oh.
And, you know, and they do when you do get the cracks, they do curl up on you. You know.
Yeah. Then what do you do when you can't get your fingers up in there between the window and the dash? You know, but then,
Right.
So you got to call
yeah,
the glass
yeah.
guy and have him take the windshield out.
Yeah. That's what they're
you
only
might
going
as
to
well
have
just
to
buy
do.
a dash, bro.
Right.
Yep.
Right. You may as well just take the dash.
That would be a
out.
good company to have. Manufacture good quality dashes for vehicles.
Shit, some of these new cars, you can't take the dash out unless you take the windshield out.
Mm. Yeah.
3D printer will do anything.
Right. Yeah.
That's
There
right.
you go, bro.
Just need
That's
a big 3D
That's
printer.
a big 3D printer to make a dashboard, dash top, whatever you call it, dash pad.
Right.
So we had one last week that we didn't get to. And Mike, did you have more car show stuff?
Yeah, I got a couple more.
Why don't we get that out? Well,
You tell me.
Well, let's do Dennis on the internet real quick. He's got a 67 Fairlane wagon. He's hoping to go as wide as possible on existing 14-inch wheels. They're date stamped M5, November 65. I don't know why it's M. Anyway, he goes under the assumption they're originals. Are they 5-inch or a 6-inch? And I have all the rubber on them. I just can't measure them. And I've gone through several original brochures, and he can't find it. Well, you can make this simple. The 67 Fairlane stock unit had 14 by 5-inch wheels.
Right.
And a white paint daub. Non-6 cylinders with a 289 had 14 by 4.5 inch.
That's a cool.
And a GT had a 5.5 inch.
Yeah.
So there you go. Believe it or not.
Or if you really want to know, go find someone who installs tires, and they got a thing.
Yeah, they've got that.
Yeah,
the thing that.
When you measure your rims, when you
Kind of like a
when you
scissor
set up
type
your
thing.
balancer, right? Yep.
Yeah, you always measure the wheel on the balancer.
Go see Steve.
Yeah.
Treasure Coast Automotive.
Yeah, see, Steve will take care
Go
of it.
anywhere. You could go to
Auto.
Merchant Tire or Walmart for that matter. Okay, Mike, what do you got for car shows
Well,
coming
like we
up?
talked about earlier, this Friday, downtown Friday in Vero Beach, 14th Avenue,
Right.
October 27th, 6 p.m., with the band Anderson Council.
Okay.
Yeah.
They're having a car show, food. They're having axe throwing. Just be careful with the axe throwing.
Unless Keith's around.
I've been practicing that.
Pretty good target.
That's why my dog, I don't have a dog anymore.
Yeah.
But go ahead.
And then, we talked about earlier also, St. Sebastian Church is having a trunk or treat from 3 to 5 right there on US 1 in Sebastian. The 5th annual Jumpstart Antique Car Show at the St. Lucie County Toy Run. Sunday, December 10th. Our registration is from 9 to 12. And that's going to be at 15601 Midway Road in Fort Pierce. Entry is $20. I tell you, I when I post these shows on the website, I get more people that are complaining that how much they have to pay for a car show.
Right, yeah.
Why?
This one guy constantly, they should be paying us to bring the cars.
Yeah, I get that. I used to get that
Come
a
on,
lot.
all this is for a good cause. Just pay the money and just go. All right, the First Presbyterian Church, November 4th, is having a car show. From 10 to 3, that's at 520 Royal Palm Boulevard in Vero Beach. That's the First Presbyterian Church. Registration from 9 to 11. Again, pre-register, I think, it says $25, but I think they kind of cut that. That might be down to 20. I think Billy sent that in the flyer on that one. And then the next day, they're having a car show / cruise November 5th at the Clam Bake at Riverside Park in Sebastian. That's from 10 to 2.
Oh, that's cool.
And that's a $5 admission.
It's just park. You park there. It's not a cruise, is it?
They say they have it down as show / cruise.
Oh,
so,
okay. That's Mike Natali. He doesn't know.
Whatever Mike writes down, I C.W. Willis Farms that's Todd's buddy over. He's having a classic car show, and that's at 3700 9th Street, Southwest in Vero Beach.
What date? That's
Saturday, November 18th, from 10 to 2, and that's $20 per car. On that one, if you need information, call up C.W. Willis Farm at 772-770-5970. What else we got, Todd?
Well, so wait, before you go any further, are they still doing TA Truck Stop on Mondays?
Truck Stop on Mondays. I think the second Monday, third Monday?
Anybody know?
Third Monday.
I think it's third Monday. Yeah.
Sure, it's not the first Monday.
No, it's definitely
the fourth Monday?
I think it's the third.
It's on Monday.
There are people listening right now.
And then
want to know.
I'm sure they're doing Saturday still at McDonald's on Oslo Road in Vero Beach. They still doing that one?
And
Saturday nights.
Thursdays at what? Burger King on 512
and 510.
In Sebastian.
In Sebastian, yep.
Right. Okay.
And then I just got the flyer for the Sebastian Elks car show. That's going to be Sunday, February 18th, 2024 from 11 to 3.
Always huge.
And after the Sebastian Elks right there on Fleming Street.
11 to 3, though. I'm usually there at 10 o'clock.
11 to 3. People get there at 9 o'clock.
Yeah, well, the cars
8 o'clock they get there.
Spectators.
It's a long day.
And then everybody goes for breakfast, so that's what's going on. And then,
that's a great show. That's my favorite.
I got the thing from Kissimmee today. Kissimmee is starting early, January 2nd this year.
Wow, I better get my butt moving on those tickets.
Yeah, January 2nd to the 14th. And
I say it was 12 days this year.
Yeah, it's going to be a big one. And that's
so they're what, 3,500 cars probably?
At least
4,000.
They're going to 4,000.
They're expecting, I think they said over 5,000.
Yeah.
So it's getting bigger and bigger.
They set up all those tents and there's rows and rows of cars.
Yeah.
I can never get to the end anymore.
Yeah.
The knees go before the cars go.
Right.
I don't know what to do.
Yeah, we've been having fun the last couple of years.
It's a wheelchair.
Yeah, I should.
Trying to get Todd.
They have those scooters now, electric scooters.
Little thing.
Every time we go, we try to get Todd to buy something. He never does.
I was close last year.
He was close.
Yeah. Someone shot me down.
We all were close last year. I almost got that Rebel pickup truck, and I said, nah, I got to get rid of mine.
Yeah.
So that's it.
That's it. So anyway, we are Classic Car Radio at Vero Beach. Thank you very much for listening. If you missed the show, you can still watch it on Facebook. They'll rerun it, right, Jesse? You can watch it on YouTube. And you can also listen to it on WAXE 107.9 FM Saturdays at 2 o'clock. And if you can do all three, and you'll overdose on us and throw up.
There you go.
But anyway, we're
gonna come real quick. We're gonna come up with an email soon, right? So everybody can write in.
We'll get the email. We'll get that done because especially with Mecum tickets, we're gonna have to give away.
They're
gonna have to write in the answers and stuff. All right, we're American Car Classics. We are out of here.
Put the pedal to the metal.
See ya.